Claudia Cardinale, 1938 to 2025, was an iconic Italian actress and one of the last surviving stars from the golden age of Hollywood, whose career spanned over 6 decades and included collaborations with the greatest directors of her time. Her life was marked by both extraordinary professional success and profound personal challenges, through which she forged a reputation as a fiercely independent and indomitable woman. The table below summarizes key facts about her life and career. Full name: Claude Josephine Rose Cardinale. Birth and death: born the 15th of April, 1938 in La Galette, Tunisia. Died the 23rd of September, 2025 in Nemours, France. Early fame: won Most Beautiful Italian Girl in Tunisia competition, 1957, leading to her film debut. Major films: 8½, 1963, The Leopard, 1963, The Pink Panther, 1963, Once Upon a Time in the West, 1968. Key collaborations: worked with directors Federico Fellini, Luchino Visconti, Sergio Leone, and Werner Herzog. Personal life: married producer Franco Cristaldi, 1966 to 1975. Later partnered with director Pasquale Squitieri until his death, 1975 to 2017. 2 children, son Patrick and daughter Claudia. Legacy: UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador for Women's Rights. Numerous Lifetime Achievement Awards, remembered as a symbol of strength and authenticity. Claudia Cardinale was born into a Sicilian family in the Tunisian municipality of La Galette. Her first language was the Sicilian dialect spoken at home. Followed by French through her education, she did not learn to speak Italian until she began acting in Italian films as a young woman. Her entry into the world of cinema was entirely unplanned. In 1957, during the Italian Cinema Week in Tunis, she was unexpectedly picked out of a crowd and declared the winner of a Most Beautiful Italian Girl in Tunisia competition, with a trip to the Venice Film Festival as her prize. Although initially reluctant about an acting career, she was offered a scholarship to study in Rome. She soon returned to Tunisia, where she discovered she was pregnant from a difficult relationship she described as terrible. Deciding to keep the child, she signed a 7-year contract with producer Franco Cristaldi, who became her mentor and later her husband. To protect her public image, the birth of her son, Patrick, in London in 1958 was kept a closely guarded secret for years, with Patrick presented as her younger brother. Cardinale's first major role was in Mario Monicelli's classic comedy Big Deal on Madonna Street, 1958, which made her instantly recognizable in Italy. Her international breakthrough came in 1963, a landmark year in which she starred in 2 masterpieces, Federico Fellini's 8½! And Luchino Visconti's The Leopard. Shooting them simultaneously was a challenge, as Visconti required her to be a dark-haired beauty while Fellini wanted a blonde muse. She recalled the directors' contrasting styles. Fellini created chaotic, spontaneous sets, while Visconti demanded absolute, theatre-like seriousness. Her success in European cinema opened the doors to Hollywood. She appeared as Princess Darla in Blake Edwards' comedy The Pink Panther, 1963, and gave one of her most celebrated performances as Jill, the former prostitute, in Sergio Leone's epic spaghetti western Once Upon a Time in the West, 1968. Unlike many foreign stars, Cardinale cautiously navigated Hollywood, refusing exclusive contracts to maintain her independence and career longevity. Cardinale's personal life significantly impacted her professional path. Her separation from Franco Cristaldi in the mid-1970s to be with director Pasquale Squitieri, with whom she had a daughter named Claudia, led to professional ostracism orchestrated by resentful Cristaldi. This was a difficult period where she found herself financially strained and professionally isolated. Despite these challenges, her career was rejuvenated by directors like Franco Zeffirelli, who cast her in the 1977 TV miniseries Jesus of Nazareth, and German filmmaker Werner Herzog, with whom she worked on Fitzcarraldo, 1982. She continued acting in films and, around the turn of the century, successfully transitioned to theatre, earning praise for stage performances in Paris. Claudia Cardinale was more than a film star. She was a cultural icon and an advocate for women's rights. Times a symbol of strength, outspoken and free-spirited, she defied the conventions of her time. The media dubbed her CC as a counterpart to Brigitte Bardot, BB, but Cardinale carved her own path as a strong, independent woman who never feared to compete in a male-dominated industry. Times humanitarian work. In 2000, she became a UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador for the defense of women's rights. Her commitment to humanitarian causes was later formalized with the creation of the Claudia Cardinale Foundation, aimed at perpetuating her advocacy work. Times awards and recognition. She received numerous honors throughout her life, including a Golden Lion at the Venice Film Festival, 1993, an honorary Golden Bear at the Berlin Film Festival, 2002, and France's National Order of the Legion of Honor, 2008. Famously stating she never had cosmetic surgery and believed the secret to youth was to remain active and never surrender. Reflecting on her career, she said, "I've lived more than 150 lives, prostitute, saint, romantic, every kind of woman. I've worked with the most important directors. They gave me everything." I hope this overview provides a comprehensive understanding of Claudia Cardinale's remarkable life and enduring legacy. If you are interested in a particular film or era of her career, I would be happy to provide more detailed